Hi friends, this video is for information only. In the starter motor, there will be one problem. So this contactor may go bad. It will not burn, but some carbon or some rust will form on it. So first of all, we have to know what are the connections. Okay, if you don't know the connections, you have to take the photograph of those connections, and this has to be done by only professionals. It will be very dangerous to do without any proper care. Okay, so this video is for information only. So I removed this contactor. Okay, say you can see how the inside will be. Okay, those two are spring loaded. So you can speed up the video. Okay, you can change it to 1.5 times so that you can see it in a faster thing. Okay, so I am unscrewing these screws. Okay, so this contactor earlier was making sound and stopped working. Okay, we have to we are pressing it manually by a plastic stick, but it that doesn't work for a long time. We have to be very careful. So I am opening this thing, and you can see the parts in it. So yes, this cover gone. Keep it aside, and this bottom portion I removed it. Okay, and these two are springs. Okay, carefully remove these things outside, and we can see that it has formed a lot of rust. Okay, now I am going to clean these rust on the both uh, surfaces. This will solve our problem. So I am using a old brush to wipe off or remove the corrosion on the contactors. Okay, so you can use some turpentine oil, some sandpaper, and you can scratch it. You can scratch it very lightly. Okay, if the video is very slow, you can speed up the video. Okay, this contactor was installed 5 years ago. Now it's gone bad. Okay, so I am cleaning it very carefully. It doesn't have much more complicated parts. Okay, only two magnets. Okay, magnets means they are electromagnets. When the electric field is applied, okay, they make contact, and when the electric field is gone, then the contact will be gone. Okay, the electrical signal given by the circuit inside the board, when the motor runs dry or when there is overload, this contactor will separate the connections and protect the motor from overload or dry run. Okay, now you can see I am using some crude methods. Please avoid those crude methods. Use sandpaper. That time I don't have any sandpaper, that's why I use it, but I did it very carefully. Okay, so I am removing all the rust formed on that, and I applied a little bit of turpentine oil or kerosene. You can apply petrol if you have. Our aim is to remove the rust formed in that contactor. Okay, so if the video becomes lengthy, you can fast forward and see it. uh, I'm showing it very in a detailed way. Okay, so cleaning this one, removing all the corroded particles. Okay, so carbon has not formed, only the corrosion has been formed. So it is very easy to remove that corrosion because it is not too much corroded. So I am using the paintbrush to apply turpentine. You can use kerosene, petrol. Don't use coconut oil. Coconut oil may cause some contact problems. Okay. After cleaning these things, okay, yeah, much more cleaning has been done. Okay, and not damaged the surfaces, but I applied it very lightly. That screwdriver part and brush part also. I removed all the corrosions. I'm using some cloth also. Okay, the plate, that bottom of that ceramic part, that plate also I am cleaning it. Now I will show you how I am going to assemble this. It's very simple. It's a any mechanical engineer or electrical engineer can understand this, how it works. Okay, the contactor. So 5 years of service. Yeah, we have to keep that one like that and keep the ceramic portion on that. The ceramic portion will separate the two contactors electrically. Okay, there will be no current passing through that ceramic one. So carefully keeping the springs and in position. Okay, and keeping that the second mating part on that. Yeah, carefully we have to see the positions we can see on the ceramic parts, and the spring should go inside that projections. You can see that projections. Yeah, so carefully keeping that, see the projections, gently push it. Okay, then you can put your that cover, take the cover and fit it. Okay, fit those 4 screws. This is not much that complicated. Okay, be sure that the corrosion is completely wiped off. Okay, and firmly fix all those 4 screws. And initially we have taken some photograph and videograph of those connections. Yeah, you can understand the working of contactor. You can see many YouTube videos. Okay, now I am going to keep it back in the starter box. Okay, so I have to keep the, say, I am checking the spring load of the contactors. Yeah, they are doing fine. Now I will replace the cover. Yeah, that cover placing is also important because the cover gives some indication of how the connection should be there. Okay, so how it is connected to three phase. No, so I kept it back in the position, the same connections which are given, taken the photograph earlier. So if you start your motor, then it will be run safely. Okay, thanks for watching this video, but don't imitate these things at home. It is very dangerous to work with electrical appliances of this much of voltage. only professionals has to do. Thanks for watching the video.